What is up guys, Kaz back here with another video on Content Samurai. This is going to be the deep dive tutorial for a more in-depth look. The last one I did was more of a general kind of overview without getting into too many details because I didn't want the video to go on for too long. But if you fancied a longer, more in-depth look at the tool, this is the video for you. So let's get right into it. I'm here at the dashboard and yep, like normal, just go to create a new video. I've already copied and pasted some content. I think we can stick with the same kind of thing as in the last video. Go with that one and just call this one test example. We'll copy and paste this info in. Rather than separating each sentence by a paragraph, we're just going to leave it as it is this time. Though what I will do is put full stops at the end of the titles. So you put your script in after you've picked the template. I'd usually leave all of these as is unless there's something specific you'd like to, maybe you'd only like videos, so you'd, deselect that so it wouldn't select any images, but I'm gonna leave it in. I usually like to have a mix of images and videos. I think that flows a lot better, and of course I have done the odd video where it is only text. So it really just depends on what you want to do and what you think looks best, but of course don't be afraid to experiment. So we'll just hit create scenes and it's doing all of this for us. There we go, boom. So right now, first thing we're going to see is we've got 23 slides. So we're going to have a look at what we can actually do with this tool now. So if you wanted to upload something yourself, let's say maybe you'd like to upload pictures from your own business or videos from your own product or whatever the case, all you'd have to do is click upload, click whether it's a clip or an image, put it in, and bish bash bosh, you'd be done. I'm not going to do that this time, but we're just going to stick with what we have here. So let's say we want to change how this looks. All we'd have to do is go to style. Remember, you can customize all of these as you like, and you can save them as a new template so you can use them. That's really handy if you're wanting to do maybe a series of videos around the same topic, like a little mini series kind of thing. Really, really good. So let's say we want to change the color of the highlighted text to maybe a kind of light gold, say. And then if you want to change the font style, let's see what it is. That's a bit elementary there. What about this one? Yeah, that's not bad. We could use that, certainly. Background color, that's better if you're doing more text only videos. So actually what I'll do is, for this one, we'll get rid of the video, or the media rather. Just go hide. And now we see, let's actually put this in the middle, I think looks best. So then if we wanted to change the background, all we'd have to do, easy. There's kind of a gradient here as well. As you can see, it's like two colors. But yeah, let's say maybe a black with a darker red. Like, this isn't really for aesthetic purposes, it's just for an example. But yeah, okay, let's save that as done, leave that. I think leave that as normal unless you really want to change it. And then all you'd really have to do is go through, so that's a dog there, don't really know what he's there for, but let's see, habits. When you're smoking, if you want to quit that habit. What's this guy doing? Walking. Well, I think we can leave that there. I think we don't want to go too bad into the nicotine and smoking. So yeah, powerful daily tasks and activities. After each slide, what I'd usually recommend is having a comma if you're going to use the auto voice, or you can just leave it as it is. I like to have one because I think it makes it look a lot neater, and it helps if you do an auto voice. So it's completely up to you. And then let's say we want to do an image here. Break the habit. Let's say working out. That's a good habit to have. Yeah, there we go. And let's say we want to move it so the picture's on one side, the text on the other. Let's do a full stop there. Remember, you can edit the text even as you're fiddling around with actual scenes, so that's really helpful. If you want, you can add a new scene in between, add a bit of more text or something else you want to add. You can add a new video clip. You can merge the scenes together to make them link a bit quicker. You can edit the text here, so let's say you wanted to not have this bold and make this bold instead. It's really easy. Same with italics and underline. Done. Yep, you can change the text position to wherever you want. I usually keep it on the side. You can adjust the background image if you want to zoom in. Pretty good. I usually don't do that too much unless there's something specific I want to focus on. Same as this one. That's not bad. Let's move the text. Put them a little better on the right. Yeah, see, this is one of those times adjusting might be a good idea. Yep, done. And that's really all there is to it when it comes to this part of it. As I said, I could go. I don't want to make this video too long because I think you guys get the idea. So you basically go through all the slides, edit them, make them look how you want them to look. Write images, clips. You can upload your own clips. You can edit the style, which you can save for future videos. So let's assume that all that's done. Happy with it. We want to go on to the next part, which is the audio. Now, you can just stick with music. They do give you a good range of songs and tracks that you can use. And of course, there's a bunch of sites out there where you can get royalty-free tracks that you can put if you're going to use this, on YouTube or somewhere like that. You can use the auto voice, which we'll talk about more in a second. You can record your own voice, which is really easy. You just have to click record, say the sentence, and click stop. As you can see, it's picking up my mic here. You can upload a voice track if you'd rather pay someone on Fiverr or Upwork to do it for you, if you have the money to do that. Though recording your own voice isn't bad at all. I've done a bit of both. I've uploaded voice tracks, I've used the auto voice, I've used music only. Overall, and this is as well backed up by some other people in the Facebook group for this tool, it really depends. Some people prefer music only, some people prefer the auto voice. And remember guys, there's a bunch of videos out there, on Facebook, on Instagram that people don't even hear. It's automatically set to mute with no volume, so people just read the captions. I do that. I'm sure you've had times where you've done that as well. So don't get too bogged down by, if you need to use the auto voice or what, how to make a voice track, because you can test it, see what works better for whatever you need it for. So let's look at the auto voices. Now, I think these auto voices are really good. They're definitely a lot better than any of the other ones I've seen out there on the market, and I can't think of any software that gives you an auto voice, you know, like this within a video creation tool. I mean, there might be some out there, but anyway, into picking one, it really doesn't matter too much. It depends. Personally, I like Eva and Jack. I found that they're the most natural, just personally, because I've used them the most. Though really, all of them are good choices. Let's say we want to do Isla. Sorry if that's your name when you're watching. All you have to do is you can play a sample, but I don't really. Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, my name is Isla and I would love to read the script for your video.
Yeah, there it sounds a bit more robotic, but we'll get into how to fix that now. Creating scenes. I'm just gonna skip this bit. Okay, we're back, and from now on, if it just takes a while to load, I'll cut that from the actual video. Right, so we're assuming we're using auto voice on this one, so you can of course select your music. There's plenty of tracks here. You can upload your own music if you want to do that. And what you can also do is, before I forget, you can adjust the music volume, the voice track. You don't want to make the music too loud, because obviously you don't want to deafen people. I found that leaving it as it is, set at about 20, is usually fine. Of course you can change that if you'd rather have it louder or quieter. And yeah, please note this is a low resolution, so if it glitches or freezes here, don't worry, it's, you know, like I said, it's because of my computer. So first thing you want to do is lower the voice track a little bit, because it can get quite loud. And this is how it would sound if you'd leave it as it is.
Habits are powerful, but they're not easy to form, particularly good habits. Creating a schedule for your daily tasks and activities that you're able to stick to will help you to form good habits. And
now it's not too bad there overall. I think definitely the commas and things definitely helped. But what you want to do is fiddle with the voice track speed until it sounds a lot more natural. Now overall it does depend, but I found that around 84, 85, 86 is really good. You can go slower, of course. You just have to test and see what works. And then, of course, with what will come, you know, once you've actually made your video, you'll be able to choose a lot better and get a lot more of a feel of it. So then you'll, before long, you'll have it right. I'm going to set the voice track to this, you know, with Jack, done. So, we've changed the voice track speed. Just have to click apply. Once again, I'll skip this. Okay, and we're back. So now let's have a listen to what it sounds like. I'll turn it down a little bit, because it does sound a bit loud to me. I'm not sure how it'll sound to you guys. So let's go.
habits are powerful, but they're not easy to form, particularly good habits. Creating a schedule for your daily tasks and activities that you're able to stick to will help.
That does sound better, though she does sound a bit high or something. But yeah, you just make it, you know, maybe it would be 86 would be the better tone for it. So let's give that a go. Okay, back, and let's have a listen.
Habits are powerful, but they're not easy to form, particularly good habits. Creating a schedule for your daily tasks and activities.
See, that does sound better. Now you may have to fiddle with things a bit more to figure out what it is you actually need to be doing in terms of how fast you want to speed the voice up, but that's really how easy it is. And of course, different voices will give you different kind of results. You'll need to tweak the speed differently depending on the voice. That's what I've found. So that's pretty much all there is about the auto voices. I think they're a great feature. Like I said, no other tool that I know of has this. And yeah, let's say for example then, back, let's say we don't want to do the voice, we just want to stick with music. Just straight to preview. Okay, now prompted to select an audio track. Let's try something upbeat. You can sample them. Okay. I'll turn that down just for you guys' benefit. Yeah, call that uplifting, I guess. Remember, you can upload your own music if that's what you want to do. And then you can pick how long you want each slide to show, and obviously this will affect how long the video is. But about 5 seconds is usually enough unless it's quite a lot of text, but at the same time you also do not want to have too much text at once. You don't want like a big wall. You want it to flow smoothly. So before I forget as well, another great feature is you can add a watermark. This is really good if you're doing your videos for maybe a business or a company, you know, give it a bit of branding, make it look a lot more professional. So let's create a new one, upload. Okay, let's use my channels one, just say full EX1. See, there it is, right there in the corner, and you can move it wherever you like. I think it's best to keep it in the corner somewhere. You can change how big it is, so usually you want it kind of small and low key. Of course, the opacity, I'd say, yeah, you want it not fully, you know, solid. You do want it to be a bit see-through. I think, yeah, that's about good. You can say save, and of course all the watermarks are saved there, so you just have to click them and put them in. This is great if you're doing maybe videos for, you know, different clients or different, you know, stores or products or, you know, whatever, guys. It's really great that you can just customize everything, because you see that looks a lot better than if it didn't have that. It looks a lot more branded. You know, if you take this one step further, what you could do is match the colors of your logo that you put in with the colors that you actually have here set in the templates. You know, there's an idea. So then after you've done that, you're happy with it, you're happy with the song, you put in a watermark, sorted all the slides, all the bold, all the text, everything, you're happy with it, you've watched through it. All you have to do is click, looks good, continue, and all you have to do after this is click generate your video. It's going to do this for you. Now after the preview part and you click looks good, continue, you may get a little bit of text that says you need to include a little bit of text in your description on your website. That's because a lot of these videos and pictures are Creative Commons, so you do need to, not in all cases, just in some, credit the certain people, but in this case there isn't any. But all you need to do is copy to clipboard, it'll give you that option, and then just paste it somewhere in your description or on your website. There's none in this video, but in my less in-depth version of the review, I think there was one. But yeah, it's really easy. You just have to make sure you keep it somewhere relating to the video and you're all good. And yeah, as you can see, it's loading now, just encoding, generating everything, and that's really all there is to it, guys. I mean, this is without a doubt one of my favorite tools now to use. It's so easy, it's so quick, it's so efficient, and I mean, it's only been around for maybe a year or two now. I mean, imagine, you know, 1 year, 2 years from now, you know, all the features, all the templates, you know, all the things you're going to be able to do with this, because this is really speeding up. This is the biggest plus when it comes to, you know, the benefit of this. It speeds things up, it makes them really simple, and you can really create a lot of content fast with this. So if you want to have a 7-day trial, you want to try it out, There's a week's trial. There's a link in the description to get that. I'd recommend you do that, see what you think, have fun with it, and of course the trial is unrestricted, so you get access to everything. And then after that, if you'd like to sign up, it's $47 a month for unlimited videos, unlimited scenes, everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, anything you're not sure about, anything you want to ask about the tool before you give it a go, feel free to drop a comment. I'll do my best to reply. Yeah guys, hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.